My lovely students, welcome to Mathological. In this session, we'll be discussing another decision-making set from XAT 2025. Start करते हैं session को. And if not already subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel. साथ में content इस वीडियो को भी like कर देना. चलो start करते हैं. So this decision-making set is about Humane Dynamix. There is a leadership training organization, and the set is based on that. So read करते हैं पहले. So this is the basic introduction of the set, and then there are 3 questions. Okay, first attempt these questions and then was the solution. The Humane Dynamix is a leadership training organization based in Mumbai. Established in 2015, the organization is gradually becoming a leader in behavioral training. In the organization, trainers are assigned to training projects based on their expertise. Corporates seek behavioral training services on a regular basis from Humane Dynamix for upskilling their executives. Humane Dynamix is headed by the CEO, Chief Executive Officer, to whom the Training Assignment Officer (TAO) reports. The TAO position rotates among the senior trainers for a fixed tenure. The CEO assigns this position to a senior trainer. There is a CEO at the top, and then there is a TAO G. Okay? So there is a TAO, Training Assignment Officer, and this is one of the senior trainers. Companies desirous of hiring Humane Dynamix share their training needs with the organization. So whatever needs they whatever they require, they share their training needs with the organization. The TAO assigns a trainer to the client. Typically, the satisfied client requests for a particular trainer that the client is satisfied with. तो अगर एक client satisfied हो गया एक बार एक trainer से, तो अगली बार भी वो request करता है for the same trainer, giving repeat business to Human Dynamics from the same client company. However, the TAO takes the final call. यानी कि final decision is with the training assignment officer, TAO, to take the final call on which trainer to assign. Years of training experience plays a big role in client satisfaction, and hence senior trainers conduct most training programs while the newly recruited trainers apprentice with them. However, the senior trainers have the autonomy to decide on who they want to accept as apprentice. So senior trainers have the autonomy on deciding whom they are going to accept as an apprentice for them. Further, during a training program, the senior trainers take most of the sessions, if not all, while the apprentice helps the senior trainers to organize their sessions. So most of the sessions are taken by senior trainers, and apprentice helps them in organizing their sessions. Occasionally, apprentice also takes a few sessions. As the apprentice gains experience, they start getting their own independent projects, but that typically takes quite some time. Okay, Dheeraj, a senior trainer, takes over as the TAO. Dheeraj को बना दिया TAO. As soon as he assumes the office, the CEO shares the concerns with him. We have a lot of young trainers who we have recently recruited. Since they are not known to the outside world, they do not get enough opportunities. क्योंकि इसको मिलता है ट्रेनिंग बार बार. Repeat clients give training request for a particular trainer, जिससे पहले ही एक बार they are satisfied. Okay, so these new trainers, these young trainers are not getting many opportunities. So many of them are impatient to prove their mettle. Unless they are assigned more programs, we risk losing them rapidly. So that is the concern of CEO. CEO's concern is that he wants more programs to be assigned, or more exposure basically, to younger trainers. Because they are unknown to the outside world, they are not getting enough opportunities. So more exposure to younger trainers is the concern for CEO, and that concern he has given to TAO कि TAO must address that concern. So that is our initial case. Okay, अब question पे चलते हैं. The first question: Dheeraj knows that his senior colleagues are very good at training, and hence they conduct most of the training programs. They keep the client satisfied and consequently bring repeat business. So that is the whole scenario. Of course, the senior trainers are good at training, so they conduct most of the training programs and they keep the client satisfied, and client satisfaction results in repeat business. Okay, so senior trainers to client satisfaction to repeat business. However, as asked by the CEO, Dheeraj needs to do something to enable the young trainers get more opportunities and increase their training engagements. तो अब यहाँ पे धीरज को somehow balance भी करना है कि do something to enable the young trainers get more opportunities and increase their training engagement. Which of the following options should Dheeraj execute to best enable the younger trainers to get more training opportunities without affecting their relationship with the client companies? तो question stem क्या कह रहा है? Dheeraj has to take some action which best enables the younger trainers to get more opportunities while the relationship with the client companies is not affected. तो हमें दो डायमेंशंस पे चेकआउट करना है. जो भी ऑप्शंस हमें गिवन है उनको, फर्स्ट डायमेंशन होगा कि यंगर ट्रेनर्स शुड बी गेटिंग मोर अपॉर्चुनिटीज. ठीक है, दे शुड बी गेटिंग मोर अपॉर्चुनिटीज. एंड सेकंड डायमेंशन इज दैट क्लाइंट सेटिस्फैक्शन should not be optimized. Client relationship should not be affected. तो उसकी वजह से डैमेज नहीं होना चाहिए. तो दो डायमेंशन है जिनको चेक करना है. अब ऑप्शंस को देखते हैं. ऑप्शन ए, Dheeraj should request the repeat clients to switch to the services of the young trainers who bring a lot of energy to their sessions. Okay, should request the repeat clients to switch to the services of the younger trainers. अब यहाँ पे होगा क्या? If he is requesting the clients, the repeat clients to switch to services of the younger trainers, जो कि एनर्जी ला रहे हैं, बट क्लाइंट को क्या चाहिए? क्लाइंट को एनर्जी चाहिए या फिर एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए? Let us go back to the introductory passage. ठीक है, there was a very important line that typically the satisfied client requests for a particular trainer that the client is satisfied with, giving repeat business to Human Dynamics. Also, years of training experience plays a big role in client satisfaction. Very important line. Years of experience plays a big role in client satisfaction. So clearly, experience is greater than energy. So if repeat clients are given younger trainers, तो उसकी वजह से क्या होगा? Client satisfaction will be hampered. Okay. हाँ, younger trainers को opportunity मिल जाएगा, तो ये first part टिक हुआ, but second part will be hampered. तो option A will not be chosen. Option B, Dheeraj should explore for those clients who would be comfortable working with the young trainers. तो ये एक अच्छा ऑप्शन लगता है. ऑप्शन बी को होल्ड पे रखते हैं कि नए क्लाइंट्स को तलाशो who will be comfortable working with the younger trainers. ठीक है. ऑप्शन सी, Dheeraj should request the CEO to urge the senior colleagues in giving up some of their existing clients in the interest of others' careers. तो यहाँ पे क्या है? Dheeraj is requesting CEO instead कि please urge the senior colleagues in giving up some of their existing clients in the interest of others' careers. तो यहाँ से again option C will be giving opportunities to younger trainers, but client satisfaction का क्या होगा? Because if they are senior colleagues are giving up some of their clients, तो ये clients किसको मिलेंगे? ये clients younger trainers को मिल जाएंगे, but same logic है कि experience is important for client satisfaction, so this will be hampered and this will definitely affect the relationship with the clients for sure. और additionally क्या होगा कि senior colleagues will also be concerned, senior trainers will also be concerned, distressed. भाई उनको भी dissatisfy करेगा ये ऑप्शन, क्योंकि उनका क्लाइंटेल छीन रहा. Isn't it so? So that is also a problem. Option C definitely would not be selected. Option D, Dheeraj should mandate that the senior trainers must allow the young trainers to take at least 30% of their training sessions. So there is a mandate that Dheeraj should be having that senior trainers must allow the younger trainers to take at least 30%. So if they are taking 30% sessions, so remaining 70% or almost 70% sessions will be taken by senior trainers only. यानी कि majority of the sessions will be taken by senior trainers, but younger trainers will be given opportunity too. So since majority of the sessions are being taken by senior trainers only, so client satisfaction will not be hampered and younger trainers will also be getting opportunities. So both columns are getting ticked. So this is a good option. Option E, Dheeraj should assign some of the repeat projects from the satisfied clients with the particular senior trainers to the younger trainers. तो again same बात कह रहा है कि repeat projects जो हमारे हैं, those should be given to younger trainers. So younger trainers will be given opportunities, but client satisfaction is not there. So definitely option E will not be selected. तो क्या option है हमारे पास? Option B या फिर ऑप्शन डी. सो विच वन इज द बेटर ऑप्शन? डेफिनेटली ऑप्शन डी इज द बेटर ऑप्शन. क्यों बेटर ऑप्शन है? क्योंकि ऑप्शन डी में वी आर सर्टेन दैट senior trainers must allow the younger trainers to take at least 30%. So 30% sessions are given to the younger trainers, so they are given opportunity. और साथ में since majority of the sessions are being taken by senior trainers, so client satisfaction will also not be hampered. जबकि ऑप्शन बी कह रहा है they should explore for those clients who would be comfortable. तो कहाँ मिलेंगे ये क्लाइंट्स? कब मिलेंगे ये क्लाइंट्स? कैसे मिलेंगे? तो सबसे पहली बात है दिस इज अनसर्टेन. ऑप्शन अच्छा है बट प्रॉब्लम है दिस इज अनसर्टेन. तो आउटकम इज नॉट श्योर. वी आर नॉट श्योर अबाउट द आउटकम whether younger trainers will be given opportunities, because that depends on if these clients are found. Additionally, these will be newer clients, तो exposure भी नहीं मिलेगा. ठीक है, this will not give the younger trainers the exposure that they require. That is also questionable. So that is why option D is a lot better than option B, because option D का outcome certain है. यहाँ पे we have certain outcome because there are already many repeat clients. ठीक है, so senior trainers can give 30% sessions to the younger trainers, so that is definitely possible, no problem with that. तो certain outcome है. और option B में uncertain outcome है. we have no idea कि वो clients मिलेंगे नहीं मिलेंगे, क्या होगा क्या नहीं होगा. तो option D is much preferable than option B, and hence option D must be the correct answer. क्या ही clear है? ठीक है, अगले क्वेश्चन पे चलते हैं. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 for this set. Dheeraj decided to assign some of the repeat clients at random to their young trainers. तो डिसाइड कर लिया धीरज ने कि सम ऑफ द रिपीट क्लाइंट्स एट रैंडम विल बी गिवन टू देयर यंग। अच्छा, एक बात ध्यान रखना कि कभी भी कोई सेट कर रहे हो, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल अब हम आ गए इस क्वेश्चन पे, सेकंड क्वेश्चन पे सेट के, तो सेकंड क्वेश्चन का फर्स्ट लाइन से अपने फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन का आंसर फाइंड आउट करने की कोशिश मत करना, ठीक है, बिकॉज दैट इज अ डिफरेंट न्यू क्वेश्चन, और यहाँ पे जो अल्टीमेटली डिसाइड किया धीरज ने, दैट इज नॉट नेसेसरली द करेक्ट आंसर। ओके, तो ये गलती मत करना। धीरज डिसाइडेड टू असाइन सम ऑफ द रिपीट क्लाइंट्स एट रैंडम टू देयर यंग ट्रेनर्स टू एड्रेस द कंसर्न ऑफ द सीईओ। Many young trainers appreciated him for giving them more opportunities. Sudha Iyer, a senior trainer popular for her training programs in deceptive communication methods, was surprised to see that some of her long-standing clients were assigned to a young person. She was concerned that the clients would feel short-changed. शॉर्ट चेंज यानी कि चेंज शॉर्ट दिया, कम दिया उनको, यानी कि बेसिकली जितना देना चाहिए था, जो तुमने लिया पेमेंट, उसके अकॉर्डिंग जो फेयर अमाउंट देना चाहिए था तुमने नहीं दिया। Isn't it so? So they will be feeling कि they have been treated unfairly. Moreover, she was chagrined, यानी कि anxious, that she was not even consulted. So she is distressed that she was not even consulted for that. This led to the reduction in her number of training hours. तो क्लाइंट डिससेटिस्फैक्शन होगा और साथ में इसका ट्रेनिंग आवर्स भी, सुधा ईयर के लिए ट्रेनिंग आवर्स हैव बीन रिड्यूस्ड। सिंस ह्यूमन डायनामिक्स incentivizes trainers who cross a mandated number of training hours every year, Sudha was also concerned about her possible revenue loss. So this will also affect her revenue. Sudha wanted Dheeraj to stop assigning established clients to the young trainers. That is the intent of Sudha. She wants to stop assigning established clients to the younger trainers. Which of the following actions would best help Sudha to stop Dheeraj from assigning her programs to the younger trainers? तो कौन सा ऐसा एक्शन होगा which would best help Sudha to stop Dheeraj from assigning her programs? Okay, so option A is saying she should confront the CEO and share that his concerns should not be addressed at the cost of her revenue. तो अपना कंसर्न तो बता रही है सुधा, बट क्या ये इफेक्टिव होगा? क्या ये इफेक्टिव होगा? थिंक अबाउट इट. Will this be effective in stopping Dheeraj from assigning her programs to younger trainers? So she is escalating the issue because confronting the CEO and not Dheeraj, because ultimately अगर धीरज को स्टॉप करना है तो बेस्ट वे इज टू talk with Dheeraj, to discuss with Dheeraj instead of going to other parties. Isn't it so? So CEO को confront कर रही, यानी कि issue is being escalated and she is sharing that his concern should not be addressed at the cost of her revenue. But Dheeraj का ये जो action है, action of assigning some projects to younger trainers, that is only after discussion with CEO. CEO खुद भी तो यही चाहता है. So will this be effective? This will not be effective. This will be ineffective. ठीक है. Option A will not be helping her. Option B, she should propose training the younger trainers in her innovative methods so that they become independent in future. अब ये तो और बढ़िया बात है कि she is proposing the younger trainers in her innovative method, training the younger trainers in her innovative method so that they become independent in future. अभी ही they are eating up some of her revenue. बाद में क्या होगा? In future they will be more independent and they will be eating up a lot of her revenue. So this is going against the intended outcome. Opposite है, quite the opposite. So this will definitely not be the answer. वर्स्ट ऑप्शन है ये तो इनफैक्ट. ऑप्शन सी, शी शुड कॉन्टैक्ट द क्लाइंट कंपनीज एंड आस्क देम टू रिजेक्ट धीरज असाइन ट्रेनर्स. तो क्या करिए? शी इज कॉन्टैक्टिंग द क्लाइंट कंपनीज एंड आस्किंग देम टू रिजेक्ट धीरज असाइन ट्रेनर्स. सो दिस इज अनएथिकल इन अ सेंस, नॉट राइट, बिकॉज शी हैज टू स्टॉप धीरज. तो बेस्ट अप्रोच क्या होगा कि शी इज कम्युनिकेटिंग विद धीरज इंस्टेड. ठीक है, एंड इंस्टेड शी इज कॉन्टैक्टिंग द क्लाइंट कंपनीज एंड देन आस्किंग टू रिजेक्ट धीरज असाइन ट्रेनर्स. एडिशनली, ठीक है, तो इसकी वजह से क्या होगा? दिस इज नॉट एथिकल, सो दिस शुड नॉट बी सेलेक्टेड. ऑप्शन डी, शी शुड शेयर विद धीरज दैट असाइनिंग हर क्लाइंट कंपनीज टू इन नॉविस ट्रेनर्स will lead to loss of these clients. So in this, she is directly sharing with Dheeraj. So this is one of the good options, that assigning her client companies to novice trainers will lead to the loss of these clients. So she is addressing the concern, discussing with Dheeraj that this will lead to loss of the clients and hence this will definitely help her in stopping Dheeraj from assigning her programs to the young trainers. So this is a good option. होल्ड पे रखते हैं. बाकी ऑप्शन ई को भी देख लेते हैं. ऑप्शन ई, शी शुड अप्रोच द सीईओ एंड रिक्वेस्ट दैट धीरज बी रिमूव्ड फ्रॉम हिज रोल एज द टीओ. अगेन इन ऑप्शन ई एज वेल, शी इज अप्रोचिंग द सीईओ, एस्केलेशन एंड आस्किंग फॉर रिमूवल ऑफ धीरज. तो ये तो लग रहा है कि बदला लेना है, रिवेंजफुल है, रिवेंजफुल ऑप्शन. डेफिनेटली एक्सट्रीम एंड नॉट द ऑप्शन दैट, नॉट द एक्शन दैट शुड बी टेकिंग. ऑप्शन ई तो एब्सोल्युटली बिल्कुल भी नहीं लेना है. ऑप्शन बी बिल्कुल नहीं ले सकते. ऑप्शन ए वी हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस्ड, क्यों नहीं लेना. सो ऑप्शन सी और ई में क्या बेटर, सी और डी में क्या बेटर है? ऑब्वियसली डी बेटर, बिकॉज सी इज नॉट एथिकल. ओके, क्लियर है. So our chosen option in this case will be option D clearly. और वैसे भी कि जब भी हमें when we have to address a concern, तो that concern must be addressed to the rightful person. तो यहाँ पे धीरज को स्टॉप करना है, तो instead of talking to CEO or the client, she should definitely be talking to धीरज regarding that. So option D is the best option among the given options. अगर एक और ऑप्शन होता है इसके अलावा जहाँ पे कि धीरज से बात करती है, तो वहाँ पे भी that would also be a close option, depending upon कि what she is talking or discussing as per the option. अगला last question of this set लेते हैं. So धीरज assigned a repeat client of नंदिनी हेगड़े. So अब एक different senior trainer की बात आ गई. धीरज is assigning a repeat client of नंदिनी हेगड़े, another very senior trainer, to कीर्ति Goda, a promising young trainer. A few days later, the client company reached out to Nandini off the record and informed her that they were very unhappy with Kirti's training. So they are not happy, client is not satisfied with Kirti's training. They also shared that Dheeraj, when informed about this, had claimed that the client would appreciate Kirti with more exposure to her training programs. So client is concerned, not happy, and hence client has informed the older TP senior trainer Nandini. Now, what best can Nandini do to regain the client for herself without appearing to be against the organization's focus on providing the younger trainers more opportunities? So, यहाँ पे again दो dimensions हैं इस question में. First dimension is that she wants to regain the client to herself. Second dimension is that she should not appear to be against the organization's focus on providing the younger trainers more opportunities. So, regaining the client, that is first dimension, and second dimension is that more opportunities to younger trainers. Both these dimensions should be ticked. Option A, tell the client that to ensure quality, they must demand her exclusively as a trainer for their upcoming training programs. Again, क्या हुआ? Instead of following the organization hierarchy, she is telling the client that they must demand her exclusively as a trainer for their upcoming training programs. ठीक है. अब क्योंकि दोनों डायमेंशन हमें देखनी है, पहली बात तो दिस इज नॉट राइट, नॉट एथिकल, नॉट राइट. ठीक है. शी इज डायरेक्टली कम्युनिकेटिंग विद द क्लाइंट कि दे मस्ट डिमांड हर एक्सक्लूसिवली एज अ ट्रेनर फॉर देयर ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम्स. अब यहाँ पे दो डायमेंशन अगेन देखना है. Will this help her in regaining the client? It might, it will probably. Okay, but this will definitely be against providing more opportunities to younger trainers. Option A एक डायमेंशन टिक करता है, दूसरी डायमेंशन को टिक नहीं करता है और साथ में अनएथिकल भी है, नॉट राइट, not in the right direction. Option B, engage in a follow-up conversation with the client, requesting that they communicate their concerns to the CEO of Humane Dynamix directly. Now again, she is requesting the client टू कम्युनिकेट विद द सीईओ, यानी कि एस्केलेट करो इशू को, सीईओ से कम्युनिकेट करो, पर सीईओ ने ही तो अल्टीमेटली कहा था. तो क्या ये इफेक्टिव होगा? दिस विल नॉट बी इफेक्टिव. ठीक है. नॉट एग्जैक्टली अनएथिकल ऑप्शन है, बट नॉट इन द राइट डायरेक्शन. और इन एनी वे जो सेकंड हमारा डायमेंशन है कि मोर अपॉर्चुनिटी टू यंगर ट्रेनिंग्स, तो उसको तो ये टिक नहीं ही कर रहा है. ठीक है. और सेम लॉजिक से ऑप्शन बी इज इनइफेक्टिव. दिस इज नॉट गोइंग टू बी इफेक्टिव, क्योंकि सीईओ से बात करेगा, सीईओ तो खुद ही चाहता है, तभी तो धीरज ने सब कहानी की. ऑप्शन बी इज ऑल्सो नॉट इन द राइट डायरेक्शन. ओके, will not help her. Option C, propose to Dheeraj that in future assignments with the client, Kirti be a co-trainer with Nandini to help improve her performance. So she is directly discussing with Dheeraj that in future assignments, Kirti be a co-trainer, यानी कि she is getting opportunities, Kirti is getting opportunities, and Nandini के साथ में co-trainer होगी, तो Nandini will be the senior trainer. So definitely Nandini will also be able to regain the client. So both options are getting ticked. So C is a good option. Option D, share the client's feedback with Kirti and ask her to opt out of future training programs, future training assignments with that client. So share client's feedback with Kirti, but for Kirti, the opportunity will be lost. So even this option is not right option, because this will not be giving opportunities to younger training. Option E, arrange a meeting with Dheeraj, informing him that she is aware of the situation and Dheeraj's action may lose the client for Humane Dynamix. तो action may lose the client for Humane Dynamix. ठीक है. बट यहाँ पे क्या है, इस ऑप्शन के साथ में प्रॉब्लम क्या है? दिस ऑप्शन इज सेइंग, आई मीन दिस इज सेइंग द कंसर्न, बट इज इट प्रोवाइडिंग द सॉल्यूशन? So it is not providing a solution. Option C is better because it is also providing solution. That in future assignments with the client, Kirti be a co-trainer with Nandini to help improve her performance. So this is providing a solution. Option E is not providing the solution, only saying about the concern. So that is why option E is also not effective, because we do not know whether this will result in her regaining the client or whether this will be resulting in more opportunities to the younger trainers. So no clarity is there in the option E. It is uncertain about the outcome. So that is why option C is the better option, and hence that must be chosen. Is that clear? ठीक है. because option E is uncertain in that regard. So this was all about in this set. I believe जो भी क्वेश्चन में डिस्कस किया वो समझ में आएंगे और किसी भी क्वेश्चन में कहीं डाउट नहीं रहा होगा. फिर भी if there is a doubt between options, make sure to comment about that doubt as well and give your feedback in the comments. That's all for this session. Bye bye. Take care and keep learning.